So after a difficult December, it seems like you're coming out of it a little bit now. Maybe how does your messaging change when you're doing well versus things you're struggling with?
Surprisingly, the message has stayed a lot of the same. We've tried to tweak a couple things in our game coming out of it, but having some days to practice, having some, a little more rest in our group after going through that tough stretch is, you get people in better spirits. It seems like they're enthused to get things going the right way, and they have the energy to do it. So that part is, we've come out of the break. There's still parts of our game that we need to continue to work on, but we've made some strides here the last few, and hopefully we can continue that.
Obviously, health's a component of that as well. Is there what's the status of Matt Benning?
Matty, he may join us on this trip here. I think he's skating at home and everything. There's no rush on him. He had two concussions in a short amount of time. We want to make sure there. So there's a chance he might come out on the latter part of the trip, but he continues to skate at home.
Do we make too big of a deal over the fact that Connor and Leon are so far ahead of everyone else on this team in terms of scoring? Is it necessarily a negative, or is that just how this team is sort of built?
It's kind of the way we're built right now. I mean, those two guys are key cogs of the offense. Obviously, they're high-end players. They play on the power play together all the time. They get lots of opportunity to get those points, but they get those opportunities because they're guys that can make a difference with those opportunities. So that's where we are.
Dave, you got to see Ryan Nugent-Hopkins play for the first 40 games this season. What do you deem as the most underrated aspect of his game?
I don't think when you just sit and watch a game, unless you go through it with video and as coaches do, you don't appreciate everything he does in the game. And I've got a little bit of history of him from the World Cup here with the under-23 team. Coached against him for a long time but didn't know him well, and I had that same feeling as a coach there, that there's a lot of things that happen in a game that he cleans up a lot of subtle messes or makes a lot of plays that just are good plays that move the game along for you. So he's a quietly good, very good player.
Is he almost as versatile as they come? Because you can slot him anywhere in the lineup.
Yeah, he's playing left wing right now, but he still has he plays both sides of special teams for us. He's obviously a centerman, can take face-offs, so the versatility is a big part of his game, but also how well he does with those in the versatile situations between wing, center, penalty kill, power play, make him a very good player.
I know you need to use him in both positions. Do you have a preference as to whether he plays center or wing long term?
It kind of depends what's going on with the rest of our lineup.